Hey guys, it's JD from Eastwood, and in this video we're going to be taking a closer look at the Eastwood Ultrasonic Cleaners. These are going to be a great option for anyone that's looking for a set it and forget it way to clean off dirt and grime from smaller, hard to clean automotive parts like nuts and bolts, or blind holes and passages you can't get a brush into, just like you'd find on a carburetor. So what is ultrasonic cleaning, and how do these guys work to clean your parts? These have a tub of water that's mounted above an ultrasonic transducer that outputs a high frequency 40 kilohertz sound that humans can't even hear. As those sound waves push and pull their way through the water, they cause rapid pressure changes, and as you rapidly compress and decompress a fluid, little air bubbles form, and they're known as cavitation. Now that cavitation is usually a bad thing, but with ultrasonic cleaning we can harness the power of those millions of little cavitation bubbles collapsing, exploding, vibrating, and oscillating to scrub dirt and debris free, even in areas you can't hit with a brush, which is pretty cool. Now these won't totally clean something that's really dirty. If you're working with Model T parts that have 90 years of crud stuck to them, these will still put a dent in it, but you will have to follow up with some real elbow grease. But what these are great for is cleaning delicate carburetors, removing oil, wax, and carbon buildup, even out of blind holes or areas you can't get to with a brush. These are great for handfuls of rusty bolts, and these are also very popular for cleaning jewelry, eyeglasses, watch bands, necklaces, rings. If you own a gun, you make your own ammo. These are also really popular for cleaning off all your casings. All right, so these are both made out of high quality brushed stainless, and they're available in 6 and 9 liter sizes. You have the 6 over here, a little bit smaller, and the 9 over here, which is nice and big. They both have a nice LED digital display on the front, allowing you to adjust the time anywhere from 1 to 99 minutes, and the temperature of the water anywhere from 32 to 175 degrees Fahrenheit. The heat does make these a little bit more effective at cleaning, and to get that heat into the water, these have a 300-watt heating element in there, which is more than enough to get the water up to the temperature it needs to be at. You also have buttons for adjusting the heating, time, intensity, and the Degas function. They all have a nice LED indicator over the top of them, and they all look great, and the flush mount setup makes the buttons very easy to keep clean as well, which is a very nice touch. Now, another nice feature that sets these apart from other ultrasonic cleaners out there on the market is the Degas function. Not a lot of these have that, but it really does make the difference. That's there to suck the dissolved gases out of the tank before you start these up. Dissolved gases in your water will reduce the effectiveness and power of an ultrasonic cleaner, since those gases provide a cushioning effect on the ultrasonic waves, and ultimately that will interfere with your cavitation bubbles. Now, as we activate the Degas function, you can see those larger sort of beer bubbles rising out of the solution, and this feature makes these more effective and faster than a more economy-focused unit would be without that function. The lids for these lift right off just like that, and once you're in there, you have a removable basket to keep your parts suspended in the water. The tank is obviously also where you could dump in whatever cleaning solution you want. Oil leader and degreaser is great. Same thing goes with the Eastwood Metal Wash. You can use your own cleaning solution, but we offer those too, and they both work really well. Other than that, you don't need any other parts or consumables. These machines will fire right up straight out of the box. You can see you get a nice big area to put your parts. There's even enough space to fit a large 4-barrel carburetor or smaller brake caliper. Now, if you do have a large part like that, the water might not cover it entirely. That's fine. You can always go back and flip your part over and go for a second pass if that's the case. These both have an easily accessible drain valve on the side, so these can empty right into a bucket. There's also some female threads on there, M22 by 175, which will allow you to hook up a drain hose, which is also a very nice touch. Both of these units are fantastically built, and Eastwood even backs them with a 1-year warranty. Now, before we wrap things up here, there is just one thing I'd like to note, and this applies to everyone out there that is a dog owner, which I'm willing to bet is most of you guys. Like I said, these output a sound that's higher than the human range of hearing. At 50 kilohertz, you will not hear the transducer in these. You will still hear something just because of all the vibrations going on, but that is usually pretty manageable. Now, one thing to note is that dogs can hear the transducer in ultrasonic cleaners. They can hear all the way up to 50 kilohertz, so be careful of that before you start these up. You want to make sure the dog is outside, or these are nicely tucked away in the garage or basement before you start these guys up and annoy your furry friend. Press the button to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're giving away a MiG 180 welder at 500,000 subscribers. Also, head over to our channel. We post tons of great how-to content over there that you are definitely going to want to see. We'll have these 2 ultrasonic cleaners linked below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm JD. Keep it right here at Eastwood to do the job right.